Hey there friendos, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, it's your boy Matt. We are back with some more Marvel Future Fight and we are back with our first sneak peek for December's update. So let's have a look and see at the forums here. We've just watched a trailer and it says this is CM Fragment, blah blah blah. This superhero with a storied past and lineage manipulates magnetic force and yeah. So we're getting Polaris and let's have a look at this update again because the trailer is amazing, this sneak peek. Her eyes look so good. It's so nice to have the 18 back. And you can see at the bottom of the little bubble there as she expands out with her magnetic powers. A little tier 3. So it says check out the abilities of this superhero. Yeah. Who's joining Marvel Future Fight. So we are getting Polaris after so many years of asking. And I know a lot of people are going to be hyped for this. Because hopefully it means that she's coming with her engaged husband partner Havok, and hopefully then also we might be getting a Mega Red. Is that too much to ask for? I don't know. So yeah, Polaris, for those of you who don't know, she is Magneto's daughter, so this is very much a Mutant X-Men update. Hopefully that means that we are getting a bunch of new characters, not just one, but it could also mean that we are seeing something for the existing characters, so maybe a tier 4, a new uniform for either her dad Magneto, maybe something for Jean Grey, and even though we sadly never got a part 2 for Black Panther, well as yet anyway, we might still get something, but who knows. But we may still see the combat class come out at the end of the year with yet another tier 4. It could be Logan. I'm not saying that, and I'm not trying to wish it or will it, but there is a chance that if it's an existing tier 3 who's going to get a tier 4, these are the likely prime suspects. It could be, especially if we're going with villains, it could skew towards Magneto. If we're getting Havok and a Mega Red, and obviously his daughter, even though she's classed as a hero in Polaris. If you look at the epic quest that we already got, and you have a look at the characters, you can see we've already got Storm, so there is a good chance that they could go with Rogue, Beast or Cyclops. We've had all the original Avengers, pretty much with the exception of Hawkeye, get their tier 4, so we could be seeing the same with the mutants. We could see Magneto get his, because he's obviously a tier 1 character as opposed to a native tier 2 like Jean Grey or Logan. But we all know how much Marvel Future Fight like their combat characters. So if you look at all the updates we've had in 2022 and you look at the amount of combat characters that we've got already, I'm just saying that there is a chance. I'm not trying to like put that out into the world for it to happen. I'm not necessarily saying it would be a good or a bad thing, but I do think that these three are the very strong contenders in this new update to be getting a tier 4. Personally, I'd like to see Magneto get something and finally become meta, because out of the three of them, Jean Grey was meta for PvP for so long, as anyone who's been playing the game for a while will tell you. And yeah, Logan's had his fair chances as well. So since it is December reset, I thought I'd also show you quickly the story mode requirements. It's kind of hit and miss this month. We see Swordmaster at the very start there. We see quite a few of the Eternals with Kingo and Gilgamesh and Cersei have made a few appearances this month, so that's one to watch out for. Iceman seems to be in here a few times as well. Luckily for the Eternals, most people will have at least Cersei built up, and probably Kingo if you've gone ahead and completed the epic quests in order to unlock Thena, so that's a good thing. 3-2 and 3-3 for story fragment 3 are going to be kind of rough for a few people, because Toxin's there, Silk's there on 3-2, which is both kind of a bit meh, and then on 3-3 we have Caecilius and Sandman, and both of those are literally just awful characters who are literally only good for, well, Shadowland and story fragment farming. At least Corvus is there in terms of a useful character along with Hela. Apart from that, We see a Vulture makes a couple of appearances. 4-2 is quite nice there with Professor X Black Bolt. Then we see Vulture again, 5-1 with Proxima and Scourge. We see Drax a couple of times. He's back in there at 6-1 along with 1-1 with Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. A lot of these are pre-existing ones. 7-1 could be rough for people who don't have Elsa built up, along with Agent Venom. Then we have Baron Mordo at 7-2. Fairly nice for 7-3. 8-1 isn't too bad either with Elektra, Sue Storm and Valkyrie. 8-2. Emma Frost again, who I am building up, so I'm going to have all three of those there. But it's fairly free to play friendly, and 8-3 is quite nice as well. So not too bad there. Obviously a couple of duds with Vulture, Sandman and Caecilius, but apart from that it's not too bad. And then I know a lot of people don't really do this Shield, True Shield mission, but there's only 4. Again, Iceman makes an appearance again, so it looks like they're trying to push him. And then in the Elemental All War we have Robbie Reyes with White Fox and Doc Ock. Then we have Betsy, who's going to be doing all the damage there with Colossus and Thing. 12-1 is a bit yikes. We have Loki with Angela and Hyperion, so if you don't have all 3 like I do, I'm going to be putting Thor in there. And then we have Thing and Namor with Emma Frost. That's a nice one to end with. So only one kind of rough one there with 12-1. And then in the End of the Future 13-3 we have Black Dwarf with Dormammu, so that's a nice one. Loki in 13-2 with Iceman again, so very Iceman heavy this month with Nadia Van Dyne, which is yikes. And then 13-1 we have pretty much the 3 that a lot of people are going to have: Winter Soldier, Doctor Strange and Human Torch. So there we go. That's the story mode. You can see that the right hand side has been cleared of a lot of events now. We do have a gold spending event on at the moment, but the crystal bonus mission has gone. We have a brand new event quest, so hopefully you used up your tokens and got a tier 3 with the selector. You can see we have some CCF, a 4-star rank up ticket and tokens for the December update. We have excuse me, we have a new dollar shop. This isn't to be confused with the one that just finished. As you can see, the crystal amount has decreased by 1/3 from 300 down to 200 as it usually is. And then we have a new battle world. So I believe that with Shuri and speed types, yeah, it's EOD and CCF. And then if you don't want to go for that, on the other side is Punisher superheroes, and you get awakening crystals on that. So again, you can either go 50-50 and try to get a little bit of both, or you can go all in on one and try and get more. Obviously, if you're really desperate for awakening crystals, go all in on that side. So that is it. Obviously the future pass runs out at the end of today, and that's all we have really. So yep, great to see a new sneak peek. It's a shame that Marvel Future Revolution had to die for us to get the 18 back, but we do have the 18 back, and we are getting banger updates, which is great to see for Marvel Future Fight. As what the rest of this update holds, let me know what you guys think. Like I say, I'm expecting to see the likes of Havok and Omega Red, and I do think we are going to get one of these 3, either Logan, Jean Grey or Magneto get their tier 4. Let me know who you guys would like to see get their tier 4 in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon for the next update. Until then, take care, bye for now.